Going well.
Right. Well, we got a couple of seconds here before we might draw a bigger crowd, but you're here to listen to an instrument that you may have never heard before. It's not your typical organ where you know there's a keyboardist, music that they're reading and playing like in a church. This does not need a musician to run, and which is the genius of it, because back when they built it nearly 100 years ago, there probably weren't very many keyboardists that they'd be able to bring out every day to play it. It runs on one thing and one thing alone: air. There's a big bellows that pumps air. And the air goes up into a chamber and gets dispersed through a book that has cutouts in it. So when the air goes through, it goes through pitch plane. So all the pitches and the noises you hear are really rhythms of not like a real pretty piano or guitar, but they're highs and lows, and they all play together. Kind of like somebody playing a guitar. They don't play one note. They play chords, they play rhythms. That's what this does. But you don't need somebody to read the music. All you have to do is have a person like me that can push the button that gets our motor going. But before there was a motor that had a big wheel. So somebody had to be strong enough to turn it so the bellows would start filling with air and playing, which of course could lead to a lot of notes that could be really sour because somebody might not be strong enough to keep going. But we've got that all figured out, so we're very fortunate to have it. It came here as a gift from the country of Holland to the city of Holland in 1947, so over 70 years ago. And it was a gift in gratitude for what our armed services did during World War II in Europe, because the Netherlands and all the other countries in that area were under German reign, and the Netherlands was occupied for over 4 years, and they had a tough. You can imagine a tough time. Yeah. So that was a gift, not only in gratitude for that, but also because the people that lived in our city were many, many, many of them immigrants from the Netherlands, either first or second or third generation. They started coming over in the 1850s, 1860s. So by 1940s, there could be 5 generations up here if they came when they were younger. But anyway, so it's kind of like from our country to your kind of new country, because they're not coming home, they're not visiting, they're living here. They have schools and families and jobs, and so it's kind of a neat connection to have. And we've had it here quite a while. I'm going to demonstrate it, not because I can play it. All I got to do is push the button and put the book on, but you'll get the chance to hear it, and you're welcome to come behind. It's very noisy, but you'll get at least to see the bellows. Really, without the bellows, we have nothing. Yeah. So you don't have to stay, but you can come back and take a look. Okay?
See the back of it.
Yeah, the best way to go is right up here.
You're going to stay out here and listen to it?
I'm going to stay here and listen to it.
Okay.
So yeah, this pipe organ was given to the United States, guys, as a gift from the Netherlands in gratitude and thanking us for what we did with the Allied forces of World War II and helping free them from Nazi Germany. And here we go. We're about to hear some music from it.
Before I start it up, I'll just show you a little bit of how it's going to make music. That's the bellows. See that big thing with the mouse trap? That thing pumps constant air. Doesn't matter how fast the music goes or anything. Doesn't matter to that. Constant. What matters is how many holes are in each page or in each one. Because wherever you see a hole, air will escape, and it's going to go into all these various tubes. They're all connected to different pitch pipes. A couple of them are connected to the big bass drum, a couple of them are connected to the snare drum. But whoever writes the book of music will dictate what you're going to hear. So it wasn't one of those things where somebody just invented it. They had to work on it and write music for it. But the good thing is you don't need craftsmen to make it go. Anybody can do it. So there was like good, I call it kind of entertainment for the masses. Because there was no TV, there was no movies to speak of in the Netherlands. Of course, there was no cell phones or anything like that, so they had to have something to entertain simple, and yet a cool thing to have on probably almost every corner. There are a lot of them who are made. So, it's going to be noisy, and we're going to go on.
Here we go.
This has got it's kind of like a big band because it's not a big band, but a marching band. This is called the Prince Barnhard March. So you're going to hear a lot of drumming in this one, along with various pitches. Okay, here we go.
So that was the Prince Bernhardt's March. It was the same thing we heard the other day.
Yeah,
So it wasn't the Tennessee Waltz that you heard when we pulled up.
yeah, it was. They have 15 different songs, I thought they said.
He's got his ear. Sunscreen.
It's sunscreen, Mom.
And then they played something different because he's got the same book and he played the same thing that was playing the other day. So I don't know if they played something different.
I think they said they have. I think they said they have like
So
15.
there you go.
Thank you very much.
Isn't it cool? It
Yeah.
really is. That it's still got most of the original parts, and it's not.
I'm amazed that the pipes are all wooden.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what kind of wood they used back then,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know that much about how many have been replaced, but finding original equipment wouldn't be possible. You'd have to have an artisan that could build one or make
Yeah.
one. But we haven't had to do too much to it. We had it repainted. Well, one of our local artisans painted it. 2017, it's only 7 years ago. So, I don't know what it looked like then, but it sure is pretty now.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Sure.
All right, dude.